What's up, MPL fans? We are now at the third week of MPL Philippines Season 16, and here's what happened.
The week kicked off with a banger. Aurora Gaming secured a nail-biting 2-1 victory over the league leaders, Twisted Minds PH. It was a showdown that lived up to all the hype, with both teams trading blows and showing off incredible macro play. It all came down to a decisive Game 3, where Edward's Lapu-Lapu proved to be the difference maker, shutting down Twisted Minds and giving Aurora the series.
With that flicker land shaker mga kaibigan, at ito na ang paglilinis ng Aurora. Dalawa na kanila patumba nila at sila magkakasecure ng game na ito.
MPL Philippines put on a dominant show, shutting down a struggling Team Falcons PH in a clean 2-0 sweep. MPL's victory was anchored by their rising star jungler, King Kong, who was unstoppable on Fanny in Game 1 and carried that momentum into Game 2 with a strong Hayabusa performance. The win keeps Onyx at the top of the standings, while the Falcons' losing streak continues.
Papasok na rin si King Kong at mapapatay na si Ogen. Natitira na rin si Kyahdruuu pero nagamit yung kanyang witness crown, pero hindi nila mapipigilan ang pagsugod ng pamilya.
Saturday's matches were pure chaos and delivered some of the most shocking results of the season so far. First, TNC Pro Team stomped AP Bren with a stunning 2-0 sweep. The Phoenixes were in control from start to finish, with Dreamar leading the charge on Lapu-Lapu in Game 1 and Arlot in Game 2, proving that they too can pack a punch.
May minions sila nakasama sa yung bandang gitna. Endable ata to ha.
Ito na ang bravest fighter. Kakayanin niya ba tumipensa? Apat ang susugod!
Susubukan ni Lord JM pero hindi niya mapipigilan ang paglipad ng TNC Pro Team.
Team Liquid PH came in looking to make a statement and did just that, delivering a clean 2-0 sweep to Omega. They won a 25-minute Game 1 slugfest, with Sanji's Farsa dictating the tempo, and continued that dominance in a quicker Game 2, where his Selena was the star.
Ito ang tunay na flex as Team Liquid Philippines makes their way onto the base of Smart Omega and finally will secure the 2-0 sweep para sa araw nito. What a dominating match para sa Team Liquid!
But the biggest jaw-dropper came in the final series of the day, as Twisted Minds PH pulled off a masterful 2-1 reverse sweep to defeat Onyx Philippines. It was a gutsy comeback that sent a clear message to the entire league. Twisted Minds is not to be underestimated.
Pero nandiyan na yung Lord! Okay, walang tinamaan na pero yung Lord din nandun. Pwede ata mag-base lang dito ang Twisted Minds. Pwede na siya nagamit din Super Friends. At tatapusin na ng Twisted Minds ang pagkahari ng Onyx Philippines.
The final day of Week 3 was about redemption. AP Brent snapped their 3-game losing skid with a crucial 2-1 reverse sweep against Team Falcons PH. It was a hard-fought series, but the Hive finally found their footing and secured a much-needed victory. Finally, in a match with early playoff implications, TNC Pro Team took on the red-hot Aurora Gaming. It was an absolute slugfest, but Light and the rest of Aurora were simply too much to handle, taking a crucial 2-0 sweep and cementing their place at the top of the standings. TNC put up a great fight, but in the end, Aurora's dominance in the late game was undeniable.
However, Tommy Kite, next sprint na yung Zaman Force, pero tumumpa rin naman si Lancy and Dreamar, hindi na rin siya mabubuhay and successful ang plano ng Aurora, hindi pa makakauwi. Si Jack Nuzaida ang naiwan sa base. Wala na siyang shadow, may shadow kill pero makikilipan niya ang minion wave tower lock para sa Aurora, pero si Tommy Kite ang makakatapos ng game na to at ang makakakuha ng sweep laban sa TNC.
Up at the very top, Aurora Gaming is on fire. After a flawless 2-0 sweep against TNC, they've rocketed up to the top 1 spot with a dominant 4-1 record. Hot on their heels is Twisted Minds PH, who, despite an upset loss, are holding strong at number 2. The middle of the pack is an absolute war zone. Onyx Philippines and Team Liquid PH are locked in a two-way tie at 3-2, just a single point away from the top two. They're playing high-level, fast-paced games, and their hunger for a top 4 spot is palpable. Just below them, there's a massive three-way logjam. TNC Pro Team, Smart Omega, and AP Bren are all tied with 2-3 records. TNC is looking to ride their momentum from their recent win. Omega is fighting for consistency, and then AP Bren are clawing their way back after a tough week. At the bottom of the table, Team Falcons PH is still searching for answers, now sitting at 1-5. It's a tough spot to be in, but with so many matches left, anything can happen. They'll need to find their groove fast if they want to make a run for the playoffs. The player of the week is a master of disruption, a roamer who was at the heart of every single play that cemented his team's spot at the top of the standings. Our Week 3 MVP is none other than Aurora Gaming's Light. The stats don't lie, but they only tell half the story. Light tallied an impressive KDA of 1-12-33, but his impact is best shown through his 75.56 kill participation across the week. That's a jaw-dropping number that proves he was in every single game-winning fight, whether he was setting up kills or sacrificing himself to keep his carries alive. Light's performance wasn't just about the numbers. It was about his incredible hero versatility. He earned 3 game MVPs on 3 different heroes, Chip, Franco, and Badang. This proved he could seamlessly switch from a global pressure roamer to a pick-off artist or a full-on teamfight initiator, always giving his team the tools they needed to win. His mastery of the role was a major reason Aurora finished the week on a high, and it's why he's our undeniable player of the week.
Light with the jump! Taking down Penny Cutie! Zaida makakatapos siya rito. However, Domincan, next spread na yung Zaman Force, pero tumumpa rin naman si Lancy and 3 Mars. Hindi na rin siya mabubuhay!
In the arena, they're stone-faced competitors with a single goal. But when the series is over, the real personalities come out. We get to see the unfiltered players behind the in-game monsters, and they offer up some of the best insights into their victories and their minds. Here are some of the best moments we captured from the last 3 days.
As fan of the game, kudos to Twisted Minds. Grabe, si Simsui. Yan yung, as a coach, nakakatuwang tignan kasi you just play, you know your role, you execute. So, maganda lang talaga manood. Kumbaga, kung tanggalin ko yung feelings ko as yung coach ng Wanit na natalo ngayon, ibang klase yung pinakita ng Twisted Minds. Yung tapang, execution, no hesitation at all. I mean, lahat ng mga lord takes nila during the last game, hindi sila naglalangan na kailangan kung gagawin nila, yung basically yun yan. Execute lang.
Ayun nga po, nakakatuwa tapos nakakataas ng confidence kasi yun nga po, dati ko lang pinapanood yung mga yun eh. Tapos pag nakakalaban ko pa minsan sa atin, hindi ko natatalo. Ngayon sa tour na pa, kaya yun po.
Siguro yung i-expect na lahat ng pwede mangyari. Para mawala yung pressure na tinitignan lagi na nasa dulo kami, kailangan yung bawal para malabas pa rin yung laro namin.
Ayun din po, kagaya ng sabi ni Kuya Lo, dapat nasa mindset namin na underdogs kami, na nothing to lose kami palagi every game para sure na malabas namin yung laro namin. At huwag namin isipin yung mga talo namin na nakaraan, kumbaga mag-focus kami sa ngayon, sa present, tsaka yung kung ano man, yun nga, kasi minsan yun din yung nai-stuck sa amin yung talo namin na nakaraan. Siguro pag nawala yun, mas malakas na kami sa mga susunod na laban.
The matches on Week 4 are absolutely stacked with drama, and it all kicks off with the battle of former teammates. We have the clash between the former Bigatron esports players, Lord JM and Light, as AP Bren faces off against Aurora Gaming. It's a test of wills and a battle of supremacy. who will emerge victorious. Then, the narrative gets even juicier as former teammates collide in a high-stakes match. Onyx Philippines' Skylara, Ryota, and coaches Wynot and Hayes will go head-to-head with their former squad, Smart Omega, while Omega's own Nets, Ryzen, and Super Yoshi face the team they once called home. The question on everyone's mind is simple. Who will deliver a winning performance against their old teams? Next up, the coaching chess match is on. TNC Pro Team takes on Twisted Minds PH, and this isn't just about the players. It's a clash between legendary former players turned coaches, Bonchan and Etomax. Etomax has been sharpening his skills in Indonesia, but how will he fare against one of the best coaches in MPLPH history? The mid lane gets all the attention when Omega Esports battles the red-hot Aurora Gaming. It's a showdown between one of the pioneers of the early MPLPH eras, Haji, and the current era's breakout star, Yue. This is going to be a masterclass in mid lane strategy. And for a dose of pure, unadulterated talent, we have Team Liquid PH taking on Team Falcons PH. Both rosters have proven it on the world stage, led by all-time legends Few and Carl Tizzy. But with Team Liquid still trying to find their consistency this season and the Falcons struggling, can Team Falcons turn things around against a team looking to rise to the top of the standings? Finally, the battle of the MVPs. Former M-Series MVPs Benny Cutie, now with TNC, and Kelra of Onyx Philippines will clash. It's a duel of the deadliest gold laners and you won't want to miss it. Plus, we have the long-standing legends of MLBB, JP and Carl Tizzy, against the touted future greats X Nova and James Banks as Bren faces Team Liquid PH. Can the veteran legends stand their ground against the young ones?
And that's it for this week. Don't forget to follow us on our social media sites. This is Elex, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye!